Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions and betcraft. Another very beautiful Monday morning, and once again, we are back with our predictions right on this very channel. Our football predictions on betcraft. That's what we do on a daily basis. Always looking out for games that are happening across the globe, and also getting statistics and also making it verdicts on these games before bringing it forward for you. All right, that's what we do on a daily basis. All right. And yesterday we had a very good day. We saw most of the games that we predicted yesterday saw success, and today we are, we already have these games lined up and we are about to go. But I want to ask you the folks who are coming across our video for the first time that are yet to subscribe, take our time to subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out on our daily football predictions that will always come up on this very channel on the daily basis. All right. That being said, let's head to the business of today. And today we start with the very first match of the day. It is in a match in Italian Serie A where we'll have Roma who will be coming up against Monza. All right, looking at recent games for both sides, you can see for Roma, the home side in the last 6 matches have been able to achieve 3 victories and 2 draws, but they've also lost 1 match in the last 6 games that they have so far. And the away side, Monza have managed a 1 win and a draw in the last 6% games, but they've also lost 4 matches out of the last 6 games that they have played so far. When you take it down to how these two teams have performed on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, the home side, Roma, have actually done very well, winning 8 games in the last 6 home matches, and they've also had 1 draw and 1 loss. All right, that tells you that 80% of the home matches for Roma always result to a win for Roma. So we do expect, similar result in this one. And also, when you look at the away side, Monza in the last 10 away games have been able to manage just 1 win and 2 draws, but they've also lost 7 matches out of the last 10 away games that they have so far, telling you that 70% of the away matches that they have played so far in the last 10 away games have resulted to a loss. But I would say that's not a good side playing from away. All right, we'll put all that together. We definitely expect to see the Roma side, achieving victory against this very side. So it is at the home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very encounter. All right, and that will take us to the next game for the day. It is in Spanish La Liga, where we'll have Sevilla who will be up against Mallorca. All right, looking at recent games for both sides, you can see for the last 6 games for Sevilla, you see that Sevilla have been able to achieve 2 victories and 3 draws in the last 6 games, but have lost 1 game. And the away side, Mallorca have managed just a win and a draw, but have lost 4 matches in the last 6 recent encounters. All right, when you look at how these two teams have fared on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, the home side at Sevilla have been able to achieve 5 victories in the last 10 home games, and they've also had 3 draws, but have lost 2 matches in the last 10 home encounters. All right, when you look at how this away side also, Mallorca have been able to manage 3 victories in the last 10 away games, but they've also lost 7 matches out of those last 10 away games that they have so far, and that's also that Sevilla is slightly better than this side. And on head-to-head basis, the last time Sevilla played from home, we saw them beating this very side by 2-1. But the last meeting for both sides saw them playing out a 0-0 draw. But on that occasion, it was Mallorca who played from home, and in this very one, we go with the home side Sevilla to either win or draw, and under 4.5. That's what for that very game. Home win or draw and under 4.5. That's what we expect. Okay. And the next that we have for you today is in Portugal Super Premier League. We'll have Porto, FC Porto, who will be up against Vitoria SC. And we're looking at recent games for these two sides. You can see that for the home side, Porto, in the last 6 matches that they have, they've been able to win 2 matches, and they've also had 3 draws, but they've lost 1 game out of those. And we're looking at our side, Vitoria, the manager just a win and 3 draws, but have also lost 2 matches in the last 6 encounters. All right, when you look at how these two teams have performed on home and away basis, you see that playing from home, the home side, FC Porto, have been able to achieve 6 victories in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 3 draws, but have lost 1 match in the last 10 home encounters. And away side, on the other hand, Vitoria have managed to achieve 1 win. They've also had 4 draws, but have lost 5 matches out of those last 10 away matches. And on head-to-head basis, we see that the last time both teams met was actually in September of last year. We saw Porto from away, beating this very side by 3-0 on that occasion. And prior to that, we saw Porto also winning the last 6 head-to-head meetings. I've always seen Porto winning this side, and out of the last 10 meetings for both sides, you can see that Porto have actually won, 10 out of 10. They've never been a time Vitoria SK, seen victory against Porto. So it is the home side that we expect FC Porto to win out of this very one. That's all right for that very encounter. All right, and that takes us to the next for today. It is in Danish League, Denmark Super League. We will have Viborg, who will face in Silkeborg. All right, the home side of Viborg in the last recent 6 matches have seen 4 victories out of those, but have also had 1 draw and 1 loss out of those 6 games that they had so far. And the away side, on the other hand, Silkeborg have won 2 games and 2 draws, but have also lost 2 matches out of the last 6 recent games that they had so far. All right, when you look at how these two teams are fared on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, Viborg, the home side, managed to achieve 7 victories out of the last 10 home encounters. They've also had 2 draws out of those, and have lost just 1 game out of those 10 home recent matches. All right, and when you look at how we side that Silkeborg in the last 10 away games that they have so far have been able to achieve 3 victories and 4 draws, but have also lost 3 matches in the last 10 away games. All right, that is Silkeborg, the away side. And on head-to-head basis, the last time they met, it was Silkeborg who played from home. That was in August of last year. We saw Silkeborg beating this very side, Viborg side, by 3 goals to 2 on that occasion. But prior to that, we saw them playing out a 2-2 draw, and that tells you that this very fixture always produces goals. But in this very one, we would definitely expect to see the home side to not lose out here, because each time they play from home, they don't actually lose out entirely, against this very Silkeborg side. So we do expect that the home side either win or draw. So home win or draw, that's what we expect for that very game. Just home to win or draw. That's our verdict. And the next game that we have is in Turkey Super League. We'll have Galatasaray, the Giants, coming up against Fenerbahce. All right, the Giants of Turkish League facing each other today. It's going to be a very exciting one, and we see that in the last 6 matches for Galatasaray, they've been able to achieve 3 victories and 1 draw, but have lost 2 matches out of those 6 matches that they have so far. And we side Fenerbahce have won 5 games out of 6, and they've also had 1 draw. It's a side that is much more in better form than Galatasaray. They've not lost a single match in the last 6 recent matches. All right, when you look at how they fared on home and away basis, we see that for the home side, Galatasaray, they've been able to achieve 6 victories and 4 draws. They've not lost a single match in the last 10 home matches that they have so far. And the away side, Fenerbahce, have been able to achieve 6 victories as well from away, but they've lost 1 game and have had 3 draws in the last 10 away games. So it's going to be a very, very tough game, and we saw that both sides are actually scoring lots of goals in recent times, and you could see that Fenerbahce in the last 10 away games that they've actually scored 2+ goals in most of the 8 times out of the last 10 away games that they played so far. They've scored 2+ goals, and home side also Galatasaray have been able to score up to 2+ goals 8 times out of 10 in the last 9 times out of 10 actually in the last 10 home meetings. So it's going to be a lot of goals appearing in this very encounter, because last time when they met, you saw Galatasaray from away beating this very side by 3 goals to 1. But here we're going to see a minimum of 3 goals appearing in this very encounter. We go for goals and over 2.5. That's what we expect for that very encounter. And the next game, which I'm going to be the last for the day, is in Swedish Cup, where we'll have Vasteras SK who will be up against Utsikten. All right, and looking at recent game for Vasteras home side, they've had 4 victories and 2 draws out of the last 6 games that they have so far. And the away side, Utsikten have had just 1 win and a draw, but have lost 4 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. And looking at how these two teams have fared on home and away, but you can see that Vasteras, the home side, have had 5 victories out of the last 10 home encounters. They've also had 3 draws, but have lost 2 matches out of those. And the away side, on the other hand, Utsikten, the away side, have had a victory and 3 draws in the last 10 away games, but have lost 6 matches. As a matter of fact, the last 3 away games that they played out so far, so they're losing out all 3 away games, losing heavily to the likes of Langdroskana and also Malmo by 5 goals to 0 on that occasion. But the home side, Vasteras, have actually won the last 2 home games that they had, last 3 actually, winning the last 2 by a very large margin, by 5 goals to 0 against Stockton and Skodi also. So in this very one, we'll be expecting that the home side to take the day in this very encounter. It is a home side to win outrightly. That's what we expect for that very game, and that brings our predictions for you today on Betcraft to a conclusion. I wish you very best of luck, and I hope you get goals win once again today. And also remember to play responsibly. These are football matches. Sometimes there are surprises in football, elements of surprises in football. And bearing that in mind, play safe. Do not be greedy about it. All right. That being said, tomorrow is another day. We will be coming up with operations right on this very channel. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep winning.